Hello, everyone, and welcome to Smart Investing. I'm Albert, the host of the channel, and today this is the second video that we're going to be talking about for the special dividend paying companies. So, I'm just going to be presenting a slideshow of the special dividend paying companies. I have about 9 companies that we're going to be going over. So, the first one up is MNSO. So I know you can't see here how much the special dividend payment was, but I have the information right in front of me here. So that is the amount that has been given, that was paid for. Actually, they paid twice a few days ago. No, sorry. They paid once in 2021 and once in 2022. So as we can see here, 15 cents, and then they paid 17 cents. So that is a raise from last year. So for this company, it is not a consistent paying company if you're only getting paid once per year. But again, it came up on my radar as a special dividend paying company. Overall, the company is at $5.80. I did not. Some companies I did check mark them, and some companies you will see that I put an X. So out of the 9 companies, uh, a few of them I didn't rate them yet, but I'm rating them now. So for this company, overall it has work to do. So I'm gonna say no. This company just needs work. If you're looking for a reliable special dividend and dividend paying company, I think they're better ones, but again, I'm just showing you that this company did pay the special dividend because it did show up on my radar. So that's pretty much it. This company, what else can I say is, I believe it's in China. So I don't know what they sell. I think they're in the retail business, the wholesale and all that, with clothing and all that. So that's pretty much it. And uh, if you do buy this stock, it's going to be under the ADR's American Deposit Receipts. So basically, it is an international company. So again, it's at $5.80, and I just think it needs work. That's all I can say overall. Um, it'll be too long to explain everything else, but I just want to summarize just some important, I guess, key points to say to you guys. So the next stock up that I have is uh, ORI, ORI. So this company is called Old Republic. They are at right now $22.44 per share, and the company it falls under, I believe, the insurance. So as you can see here, I did check market, so it is overall a pretty decent company. As we can see here, we're going to go over some special dividend payments. In 2021, as we can see here, they paid a special dividend of 1.5 and a special dividend of $1, and that's not including the regular dividends. And again, they have paid rising dividends, because in 2020 they paid 21 cents, 21 cents, and then if you go up the list, you can see they're paying rising dividends. I wouldn't say rising special dividends, but as long as you get a special dividend, that's fine. Just one payment out of the year, I think, is definitely fine and well worth it. So I did say yes for this company to be watch listed. Again, there's no guarantee they will pay a second dividend. A second special dividend, but they did pay one before, so this company is pretty good compared to other companies. I can't tell you the total return, but I'm sure you guys can do the math. And as you can see, let's see. So as of right now, if somebody invested in the beginning of the year, you'll have $1.69, And then as of 2021, you would have had about $3.30. So pretty good payment, and compared to other stocks as well. And when I say compared to other stocks, I mean overall, like every single stock in the stock market, and then also in the sector as well. So it's in the property and casualty insurance industry. So I like the company, so it's okay to add it to a watch list. Next up that I have is UHAL. I'm sure some of you have heard of UHAL. They do self storage, and they do also self moving as well. So the company, it's pretty expensive, and I'll tell you the price. Right now it's at $546. So that's pretty expensive. I'm sure you can find better companies that give you a better return. So what I'm trying to say is at $546, and so far you're only getting $1 back. That's not a good return. I'm glad you get something, but compared to other dividend paying stocks, especially that pay the special dividends, you can find much better companies at a cheaper price with better returns. So it's okay to add it to a watch list. Again, I have it check marked here, but I see this company more as a growth stock. I'm not even counting this, to be honest, because I think for that price the returns are pretty outrageous. And I know we can see here it's not consistent. You see the dates are not well, I mean the dates are somewhat consistent, on September 6th, September 3rd. But again, total return, it's more valuable as to when you get the return. So how much is always better than when. So we have here and stable, and they're not even rising dividends or special dividends. So again, same 50-cent payments for the most part. And the only highest payment that I see here was about $2 in 2020, and that was pretty much it. So for consistency and reliability, it has decent reliability, but again, it's not a good return. And for consistency, it needs a lot of work. So again, I see this more as a growth stock. Again, U-Haul is a ground freight and logistics company. So like I said earlier, if anybody has plans on moving and stuff, you basically rent their trucks. That's what they're known for their vehicles. You rent their vehicles, and you pack up and rent it as long as you want, and you bring it back to a location of their facilities, and you just bring the truck back. They have also supplies and stuff like that, and you just pretty much do it yourself and when you move. So that's pretty much it. So next stock up that I have is CCEL. So I was gonna say again, real quick, I see this more as a growth stock. Don't quote me on it, but that's the way I see it. And it's nice to watch list it, but I wouldn't count on it just to see the numbers go up and down, because a 1% loss on $546, you're looking at least $5. So it's a really risky move, but it's just nice to look at it just in case if they do decide to pay more later on, or even if they do pay more for the dividend or the special dividend. So now we'll move on to the next one, CCEL. So CCEL, again, I don't have that company rated. This company is fairly new to paying the dividend and the special dividend. The company itself has been around for a while, so the share price right now, I didn't write it down, but I'm writing it down right now. So it is at $6.94, and you're getting back, if you invested in this company for this year, it is at 90 cents. So this company, they're in the industry for stem cell research, and they basically, I read it. Hold on, let me pull up some information here real quick. So it says here they're in the cellular processing, storage of the umbilical cord and cord tissue system. Cord tissue stem cells for family use. So they're into stem cell research, and if you want to get even more detailed about it, they look into the umbilical cords as to all the cells that are transmitted to the baby and all, and what generates all that. I'm no scientist, but that's the whole research behind it. So with this company, I don't know as a location. I don't know where the headquarters are. Let me see if I have anything. I have it under the healthcare facilities and services industry. Okay, so I do have a location. So headquarters are in Oldsmar, Florida, and the company was founded in 1989. So I don't know if this company is starting to do good. Um, the company it has positive earnings. Uh, the market cap is really, really low at about 58 million. This is a really, really tiny company. Uh, they just decided to pay the special dividend. So you're looking at about 90 cents out of what, $7. So round it off from a dollar to out of seven. So that would be, let me see, a dollar divided by seven. So you're looking at about a 14% return if you invested in this company. Again, it's nice to see that they paid a special dividend. I don't know if they're gonna keep continuing paying a special dividend, but it's hard to say if this company is good for a watch list. Uh, just because they paid a special dividend doesn't mean they're good off the bat. They just probably had cash on hand at the time. They're doing pretty well. They might have bought their own stock as well, just to get more interest to institutions and all that. So again, as of right now, um, the company, I'm gonna say no. As of right now, that is a nice special dividend. But again, I wouldn't add it to the watch list. At $6.94, you can find better stocks that pay consistently elsewhere. But again, if this company does decide to pay consistently, I'll still keep an eye on it. So next stock up that I have is RBCN. So this company was insane. The reason I'm saying that, and right away I'm gonna say no to this company. I'll explain why. Um, the special dividend was amazing. Literally, I've never seen a company pay that much when the share price, I think, was under $5. Oh, I have bad handwriting today. So I'm actually gonna pull up the exact amount. So RBCN, uh, they are in the precious metals market. Let me see. As of location, I know they're international, but they do business in North America, Europe, and Asia. And I'm not sure exactly what they do, but um, it looks like, so I'm reading a little bit about it real quick. So they specialize in monocrystalline sapphire for applications in optical and industrial systems. So I guess they create the shapes on uh sapphires and whatever gems that they find. That's what I got out of it. Um, there's probably more that they do, but I'm not gonna go into that. It's more information and more time to do all that. So yeah. So for this company, this is the insane amount. If you invested in this company and it's worth, you would have basically double your money back. I think nobody's seen this stock coming. So the stock price as of right now is actually at $3.17. So you've actually would have almost let me see, would have had almost 4 times your money. 3, 6, 9, 12, almost 4 times your money. So we're looking at a minimum of at least three times your money back. So again, this company, it's really cheap. They only have a $7 to $8 million company in market cap. 52-week high, I believe, was only at $4 and change. So I don't know what led them to pay that much of a special dividend. Maybe to spark interest. But again, this company has paid a special dividend of $11. So this company is not a regular dividend paying company or consistent company. So I'm going to say no to this company, like I said earlier. But it was fun to see. It's just fun to see that. So the next stock up that I have is DALN. So with DALN, we have here 16 cents, 16 cents, and then a special dividend of 1.5. So we have here consistent payment of, let me see, in 2021, we have here consistent payments in February, May, and May, close to the same date, pretty consistent in payment and pretty consistent in the calendar dates as well. You can see here they cut the dividend in 2020, but then it picked up again in 2021. So this is the first time they're paying a special dividend. So as of right now, uh, it needs to keep raising dividends, in my opinion, and it needs to be consistent for next year. If it pays a special dividend, then we can see if uh, they've done better for the year or within the quarters between that. So hopefully this company does better and it goes hidden that a lot of people don't know about stocks like this. So hopefully it goes hidden and people can see this stock for themselves and do further evaluations for themselves if they like the company or not. I for one, I voted no for the watch list, so I don't recommend this company to add to a watch list. So next one up that I have is ALSRF. So ALSRF was in the REIT sector. So with that said, you know, uh, I've never personally heard of this company. This company was new to me. Um, the reason I X'd it, I think it got bought out. I don't know how, when, or whatever, but I know this company got bought out. I looked at the chart. The chart was pretty flat. It doesn't look good. Uh, they've had problems, I guess, and it's not a good stock. They only paid only once per year, so I guess before they got bought out or whatever, they decided to pay a special dividend. But I just wanted to throw that out there. See, this stock, it's not all that, so I'd stay away from it. But again, I'm just showing you because that's what came up on my radar for the special dividend paying stock. The company that did buy them out, I don't think they're a public company. Um, the share price would have kept going up and down if if it was like that. If it was announced in there, let me see actually. Um, if it was a huge announcement, like I said, the company that bought them out, um, would have had more volume and stuff. So I don't think it was a public company. Um, I'm seeing something about Brookfield. So some kind of Canadian company called Brookfield bought them out. I don't know who that is. Uh, I'm not too interested in it. So again, since this stock doesn't really exist anymore, they did pay the special dividend before they sold out. So next one up is GLNCY. GLNCY is under the Diversified Mining Company. What's tricky about this stock is an over-the-counter company, but uh, the company is in Switzerland. But the tricky thing is they're an OTC market company, so they trade over the counter. With over the counter, again, it's pretty tricky because you have less buyers and sellers. Um, I like it for a watch list, and again, I normally like 99% of the time I don't like OTC companies, but this one is an exception. So they did pay, as you can see, dividends in 2018, dividends in 2019. Um, it don't look like they're paying a raising dividend consistently, but every now and then it looks like it. Um, Overall, again, it's nice to add this one to the watch list. But overall, comparing to other special dividend stocks and other dividend stocks, there are better selections. But again, it is a nice selection to add to your watch list. So I did say yes to this company. It's pretty decent. It's not horrible, and it's not that good, but it could use some work. The share price for this stock is at about $11.39. So it does need some work. So as we can see here, we have here at in 2022 26 cents, and they paid 26 cents, and a special dividend of 22 cents. So it looks like a better return from the year before. And in 2020 they didn't pay anything, but in 2019 it looks like they paid even more than that. In 2021 that was the cutoff. So it looks like they started to pay the dividend and even more from 2019. So that is a plus. Even though they cut it in 2021 and 2020, uh, they started to, I guess, save more money and still pay a little bit more for the upcoming year, which is this year, and we'll see what next year brings. So, with that said, it's nice to add to the watch list. So, last one up, one of my favorites, have it in my personal portfolio, EOG. This is in the oil and gas sector. This company does they produce the oil and gas. So we have three types of oil and gas levels. So there's like low stream, midstream, and upstream. Upstream is like pretty much when you pay at the pump when it's delivered. Midstream is actually the people that produce it, and then low stream is when they're actually trying to mine it and find it and all that before it goes into production and all that. When they're trying to like extract it and stuff, like when they try to go out to the sea or whatever, or in the out there in the woods and whatever, and they try to mine it out. So as we can see here, in 2022 so far they made so many payments. So one payment, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the year's not over. So nice returns here. Not as much as other ones, but still pretty good. And in 2021, as you can see here, I can't even see at the bottom. but they have a bunch of payments. So it's already at least a $3 payment with this, and this included. I can't even do the math in my head, but close to at least $4 in payments, and the year's not over. Oil and gas is a really hot sector, and I think it's gonna be um, even good till next year. So I wouldn't be surprised if they paid another special dividend or a dividend. So again, as we can see here, pretty consistent payments and special dividends as well. So as we can see here, special dividend on 1.5. Even though this says dividend, I would think that's a special dividend just because of how high it is. That looks like a regular dividend because it's consistent. But then also these payments here, those look like bigger payments. So I would think those are special dividends, but I guess they didn't um, just write it off that way. I guess they didn't state it that way. But to me, I would consider that. It just depends how um, it's classified when you actually receive it. So um, I'm not sure if it's classified as special dividend or dividend. We just have to see. So stock is it's not too pricey and it's not too cheap. It's actually at $123. Some people might say that's pricey. I don't think that's pricey. That's kind of in the middle. There are certain stocks that are way more than that. So I don't I think it's in the middle. Again, not too pricey, not too cheap. So with those returns as well, and then with the share price as well, hopefully it'll get better with the share price, and it sure will as time goes on. Again, I can't recommend price points. I can't recommend any amounts of shares to buy. I can't recommend buy or sell recommendations. The only recommendations that I can do is to add to the watch list, and that is all I can do for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. I had 9 stocks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. I'm also going to be using stock card for future purposes. So do sentiment, user sentiment. Stock card is a informative site for research as well. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be using that. And I'm kind of limited on the free account. So when I do have a chance, I have availability to see up to 5 stocks per month. So hopefully we can use that and see just the user sentiment and see how people feel about certain stocks. Certain stocks that even I go over, they might not be on there. So if they are on there, we still want to see insight on this platform. So that's pretty much it that I have for you guys. And thank you guys for watching. I know this was a longer video than normal, but thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.